Alright, what's going on, Forgotten Nation? I'm your host, Def G, and welcome back to some more Runner 3. Now, for those that are watching through the playlist, this is episode 10 and a half, but you may be wondering, what's with all the extra characters? Well, this takes place nearly 20 parts later in the series, because as it turns out, after our time in Spooky Lands, we realized that we actually missed a hero quest in Foodland. And so the purpose of this episode is to go back and get that extra character who we missed, which, if I believe I'm accounting for correctly, is Auntie Rudy, better known as the Orange Carrot Girl.
Foodland.
So the purpose of the episode today is to revisit Foodland. We're gonna finally accept this quest that we missed. We're gonna get all 3 items that they're looking for, and cash in and get this character that we should have had to begin with. So in that mind, it turns out that, remember this weird looking guy here on the map? It turns out that he is actually a hero quest. But for those that recall, during the run, we actually never came across him at any point in particular. And going back through the stage several times, I spent a very long time on the stage just trying to find where the hero quest was. To a point where I even found a secret collectible that we're going to be going for later on in the series playthrough. They are known as hero medallions, and there is one for every character in the game, and each one respectively looks just like the character. And they're nothing more than collectibles, but they do appear on the title screen of the game. And since this is a 100% run, we are going to go for all the collectibles the game has to offer. So, you're probably asking, and I did just die there, yeah. But you're probably wondering, so if we never come across this hero quest, where is it to begin with, really? And the idea is to fail. To get the hero quest, you have to fail. And it is so well hidden, the fact that I don't know if anyone would be able to find it without like a video or a sign, because I know I sure didn't see that the first time playing through. But anyways, we have the Noodle Man. Hey stranger, pleased to meet you. I'm known around Foodland as the Noodle Man. I'm not going to win any awards for most creative nickname, but I suppose I prefer to be my legal name, Slurps Festerson. Ooh. Enough about my awful name, though. I need help. I have a cakewalk to attend later today, you see, and I promise to bring in some of my arguably famous curry. Problem is... Oh, I see. I promise to bring some of my arguably famous curry. Problem is, I sneezed so hard that I forgot how to cook. I also can't remember what a watermelon is. I think it's some sort of diving equipment. It's either that or a bird. Would you mind fetching me 3 pre-made curries I could pass off as my own? I promise to reward you with something rotten? Is that a good thing? I really need to get my memory back. If I were you, I'd start my hunt in the meaty treaty. And if I weren't you, well, I'd probably start my hunt there. Who you are is really not an important part of the equation. I don't know why you're so hung up on it. Let me know if you get lost. It'll give me something to laugh about. Alright, so we're dealing with a dude that clearly has amnesia, and then the stage throws us right above onto the gold path. So with that in mind, it looks like we gotta head to the meaty treaty, and that's where we're gonna find the first item, which turns out to be curry. I guess that makes sense because this is Foodland. But compared to what we've seen before with the salmon berries and whatnot, it's debatable. So, meaty treaty, if I had to guess... No. Oh wait, no, there it is. Okay. And as I suspected, so we are going through the stages that we didn't get collectibles yet. Which, luckily, since we already have the other collectibles, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm hoping this is just as easy as the other ones, because this is the first world of the game. But there's no telling what awaits. Since we are so far in the game, nothing can compare to the difficulty of the later stages. So let's just keep going. We're not going to slide, we're going to jump over it. Rebellion is key. Alright, so let's take this route. Now it's down this route that I remembered I found the VHS tape that we need for the retro stages that appear at a later time. But it doesn't look like it was there. So we're going to keep going forward. Alright, we're going to stick to the gold route. I have a feeling that it's going to be down this way. Truth is, there's no telling where these collectibles are going to be. Sometimes they are in the gold route, sometimes they're in the gem route. And sometimes they're code joined between the two routes. Well, that's if you're lucky. But alright, so far so good. Alright, do not jump while down here. Okay, so far so good. Here's the checkpoint. We didn't see it yet, so we are going to take the checkpoint. Usually I say no to checkpoints, but that's besides the point. As for all, this is just a collectible run. But where is the curry? Now, me personally, I have actually never tried curry before. They always say it has like a distinct smell to it. I don't know how to explain it. But I've always been one for more of a stir fry, especially with the teriyaki sauce. That's especially good. And always go with the white rice. I want to say fried rice is alright, but it depends on where it's coming from. Alright, we've yet to see the collectible yet. We may have to do this segment twice. Ah! I hope it wasn't down that way. Alright, just for curiosity, we're gonna try the gem route. Maybe it might be that way. After all, we're talking about the hero quest that you couldn't even figure out without like a proper sign or warning. Alright, so let's take the gem route. Yep, super zoomed in camera. Okay. I thought there was something down there, turns out there wasn't. Let's just keep going. Alright. Alright, we're gonna take the gold route, because it didn't seem like there was anything down that gem route. No. Keeping my eyes on the background, because sometimes you could see this stuff, thanks to the alternate paths. Nah, it doesn't look like anything's that way. Alright, let's keep going. To take the gold route or to take the gem route? I guess it wouldn't hurt for the gem route. I have a feeling, though, it may be down the gold route. Mostly because of the way that the platforms are set up. Nothing yet. It doesn't look like anything, actually. We didn't pass up in the beginning, did we? Just be on the safe side. Because we didn't take the gem route, actually. It could have been down the gem route. Because this ain't baby heads that we're smashing or anything like that. And I don't want to know what awaits in the further levels of Machine Land. But why is it so hard to find curry? Alright, so we're gonna stick to the gem route this time. Oh wait, no, this was the collectible route. Well, I didn't see anything up there. No, I don't think there's anything up there. Didn't look like it anyways. Alright, take the gem route. What do we have going on here? Sausages on egg. Ah, here it is! Okay, so we got the first curry. Then mind, there's only 2 more to go now, so let's find the other 2 curries. Wait for it. There we go. Alright, so I don't think it was any of these 2 stages. No. Which actually might go in order. So then this next one... No, it's randomized. Okay, so here's the next one. I remember this was the Swirly Tornado. So I'm hoping it favors the gem route, because I was not the biggest fan of the gold route. Especially the later segment after the checkpoint where it changes the camera angle. That was painful. Hopefully it's not going to be down that route. So for the sake of it, we're going to stick to the gem route the first time. And hopefully it's in the gem route, because I don't like the gold routes. Far from it. Alright, so what we got going on here? Alright, so we had the speedy minecart again. And again, we just got the creepy faces with the monocles. You got that pipe thingy that they use. I guess that's like a form of smoking, maybe. I don't know. But the environment that is Runner 2 and Runner 3 is so weird, so strange. And the fact that they decided to carry on that idea for Runner 3, it baffles me. It's unique, I'll give it that much, but sometimes it does feel a little on the cheap side. Like, I want to say Runner 2 did it first, it had a little bit of polish to it, but here it seems polygonal. That's the right way to describe it. Alright, so we're not seeing anything yet. Okay, here it is. Yeah. Well, we did get it, so that's nothing major. But that's 2 out of 3, so that means there's only 1 more left. And if I'm trying to recall, I don't think it was the stage with the giant fridge. Definitely not the stage where it's in the cave. So, what was the last collectible? Yep, it was this one.
Just desserts.
Alright, hopefully this is gonna be hopefully easy, because this is the stage where they introduce the double jump. And it's the later segment that starts to get a bit on the high side. Still, it is nothing compared to the later stages. So let's wait for it. Alright. I have a feeling it's gonna favor the gem route. Just my thoughts, but let's see what happens. For now, let's just stick to the gem route. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm done with the gem route and the gold, so there's no need to try to go for 100. Otherwise, this would be a pain. It's also a good thing that you don't have to restart the stage. Well, not restart it in a sense, but you have to complete the stage with the collectible. It's good that once you get the collectible, that's it, and you're essentially done with the stage from there on out. Alright, careful now. Because you already played the stage 2 times, and have to finish it a 3rd time, possibly more so if you miss the collectible. It can be really painful, because these stages are much longer than what we've seen in Bit.Trip Runner and Runner 2. Alright, we're gonna say no to the checkpoint, because I don't know about the gold route. Alright. Whoa, what the? Ah! Alright, let's do it again. This time we're gonna favor the gold route here. Careful now. Alright, double jump over. Doesn't look like anything this way. Pretty basic. Yep, screaming fish. How I've missed you so. Alright, precision with the buttons. Don't want to go straight down to a death level blaze. Alright, so sticking to this lower route now. Still doesn't look like much. Oh. Oh, I hope that... Well, now I hope I wasn't down there. Let's just keep going. Alright. There we go. Alright. Where is this curry gonna be? Careful with the platforming. There we go. I don't think they're gonna stick it here in the airplane segments. Couldn't be. Ah! Alright. Well, this does give a chance to check out that lower area that I did miss. Maybe it's down there. Plus, if it's not down there, that gives us a reason to use the checkpoints. So, nothing too bad yet. Stick to the gem routes. Alright. There we go. Alright, so stick to the lower route. Alright, jumping over the trampoline this time. Now we're in the lower area. But careful. And still nothing. What gives? Alright, so it's not in this first segment of the level, so it's only in the second later half. So we are going to get the checkpoint now, and hopefully we should be able to find this last curry. So let's hit the checkpoint. You know, you're able to jump over the checkpoint, but why not slide under it? I think that'd be just as fun. Maybe have like a different message that plays, because heroic feats, I guess that makes sense when you're jumping, but what if you slide? I think there'd be something fun with that. Alright. And there's the curry. Alright, so that's all three. So now we can finally cash this in for this last character that we missed. And then we're good to go. We can continue to play through starting with Machine Land. So, what do we got? Alright, buddy, you better enjoy this, because it was kind of hard to find you. But I did get a medallion out of it, if that's any consolation. But then again, it's Uncle Dill. He's the creepiest character by far. Alright, so let's cash this in once and for all. 3, 2, 1. Alright. Rotisserie turkey. And let's go right in there. Again, there's no visual clue that that's something there. I feel like it's part of the stage hazard that you'd fall down. And even the first part that you did fall down, you died. So who's to say that if you try it a second time, you're going to be good? But anyways, the Noodle Man. Holy wow, you did it! Some might say you should be focused on saving the multiverse from the Timbletot, but they're wrong. Gathering food from a noodle who lost his memory? It doesn't get more heroic than that. Kudos to you, pal. I'm a noodle of meager means, but my friend told me she's interested in helping you defeat the Timbletot. And by friend, I mean Carrot, who broke into my home and started screaming about squatters. Oh my! Her name's Auntie Roddy, and she's something else. Who knows? Maybe she'll prove instrumental in destroying the Timbletot. Stranger things have probably happened. Somewhere. Maybe. In any case, good luck!
You've unlocked Auntie Rudy.
Rooty. I get it, like a root. So I've been saying it wrong this whole time. But isn't that the image of spitting proportions? Wow, it's a masterpiece in the making. Right on par with Uncle Dill, I tell ya. For those that are probably taking me seriously, I'm actually pretty terrified right now. This is so creepy. This is pretty creepy to see. Just as creepy as Uncle Dill. Maybe there's a reason it's hard to unlock this character. Ugh. But anyways, we invented Auntie Rudy to the barbecue shindig in the outskirts of Foodland right after the title screen. With that in mind, we finally completed Foodland for good, and we got all the characters so far. So stick around if you're still watching this playthrough. Thank you so much for watching this part in particular. Play on words. And do continue on with the next part, which I believe in the chronological sense is number 11. As for the rest of the playthrough, it's time that we continue with Machine Land. At the time of this upload, this is going to be the first episode of Machine Land, and hopefully the goal to run is just as much as it should be. Rather hard, but nothing too hard. With that in mind, I think our time in Foodland has finally reached its end. We finally went back and got everything we needed to, and we're finally caught back up. Although we still do have the challenge stations to go by, I think our time here in Foodland is officially done. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. So here's to the next parts, whether you're watching part 10, part 11, or you're watching even the newer parts, 21, 22, 23. But thank you guys so much for watching.